What's up, guys? Back with a new video. Today I got my buddy's Camry in the shop. Actually in my garage. Not even want to call it shop. He's right over there. His name's Alejandro.
What's up?
This is his dad's Camry. Technically it's his, I would say. Just kidding. I don't want to say that. He might get so pissed. But this is his Camry. It's a 2018 XSE in pearl white. It's got the two-tone look with the black on top and the white on the bottom. It's pretty clean. It's got the black accents. He also went ahead and painted the calipers red. He does great work, because honestly it looks like it came factory like that. Taped off all the right spots. You can see the paint. It's really nice. So today we're gonna actually be wrapping the bumper. Actually, let me show you. So here's what the Camry bumper looks like. So he wants to wrap it like that. You see those big black pieces on the bumper? What we're gonna do is pretty simple. We're gonna clean it all down really nice, take out as much of the water as we can because it's raining today, so definitely gonna emphasize that. We're gonna knifeless tape the edge and follow the body line all the way through to the side. That's gonna help us cut a nice clean line when we lay the vinyl on here. We're gonna be using gloss black. Right now there's a lot of white going on, so with this layer of vinyl wrap, it's gonna make the front look way more aggressive, kind of like the RCF. So kind of excited to see how it's gonna look like. Yeah, so I'm just gonna set up the camera and we're gonna start cleaning this thing up really nice and get started. Alright guys, so we just finished cleaning up these two areas because that's all we're gonna wrap. I cleaned it up and we just clay barred the surface. There's actually was some bugs and some dirts that were stuck onto the surface, so I had to go ahead and clay that off. So we're ready to tape off. I'm gonna tape off all of this. That way I can cut like right at the edge, about a 1/4 inch all the way up, and I can tuck it underneath with no problems. I'm also going to tape off the bottom part or the black part here, just so if I have excess vinyl, it doesn't stick and give me problems. Then we're gonna run knifeless tape because I don't want to cut on this bumper. It's soft plastic, so even with my skills I don't want to risk it, and knifeless tape is just safe. So this surface is pretty much cleaned. Making sure to emphasize the areas that you're gonna put knifeless tape on. People could use wrap cut. I prefer the 3M knifeless tape. I just like it a lot better. So when you're laying knifeless tape, wherever you want to start. So let's say here I'm gonna start right here. You want to go about 4 inches or so more to where more than where the edge is. So I'm just gonna leave it right there. Work it down. And then get right to this edge. Okay. So once I get to the edge, you want to line up the line that's actually going to cut the vinyl on the the corner or the crease. Not so much the green part. So it takes a lot of practice to know where you want to put it, but try to get it as straight as I can. Okay, so I'm pretty happy there. You want to press that down and secure it in place. Another thing about knifeless tape, you don't want to pull too hard on it. Because if you stretch the green part, it's gonna get all wonky and you can't lay it straight anymore. So here, there's a little body line right here that's really smooth, but then you can really see it contour down. That's where we're gonna follow. I know this isn't gonna curve that well, so I'm gonna have to do this in 2 pieces. I wasn't able to contour it round. It's almost like a 30-degree angle here, so I'm gonna try to curve it as much as I can, and then run a second piece up and then just try to wrap it around. So now we're gonna go and try and do the bottom corner here. Gonna start it over here, leaving about 4 inches, and you want to follow the body line. It's kind of hard to tell because this car is white. Since I did this top line first, and I did this one second and this one third, I start with the third one, and then I start with the second, and then I finish off with the first. And that's how you know when you pull it off, it doesn't catch or get untangled on each other. Essentially, this is the basis of what you want to use knifeless tape for. I'm just gonna lightly trim on the 2 layers of masking tape here, and we're gonna tuck it in about a 1/4 inch, just so you don't see any white. That's really something to emphasize if you don't want to take this panel off, and especially the color of the car, since it is white, you want to cover as much as you can. All right, so let's grab the vinyl. So what I have here is Avery Gloss Black. Right now I just measured from point to point, and then a generic measurement from top to bottom. So this is about 32 by 1 feet. That's more than enough to cover this. Peeling this off, I'm gonna lay it right here on the car. And then we're gonna slowly roll this back. So I have way too much on that side. I'm gonna lift it back up carefully, because remember, we do have knifeless tape underneath here. And also it's kind of staticky too, so you don't wanna do too crazy or be too crazy on it. There we go. That looks good. If you watched my last video or one of my old videos, I showed you, Vivid sent me this. So it's pretty much like a spray wax or lubricant for the vinyl. It's supposed to help glide the vinyl and the squeegee without scratching. So you could spray a little bit on the vinyl. I like to just spray and saturate the actual felt pad right here. I'd rather have that soaked than the actual vinyl, just because you don't want the vinyl to get soaked underneath the adhesive and it won't stick anymore. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just spritz that pretty well. Just gonna find a point in the middle and just lay it down. Yeah, so I'm just right in the middle of the vinyl. I'm gonna go up. So right away I have a little finger there, but it is air regress, so all the air does work out from behind the adhesive. So right away, I didn't even really glass it, as you saw. I just kind of laid it down just to cover all the way, but it's so thin that it works so well when you squeegee all this stuff out. All of this down here is squeegee, but there's tension right up here. So I'm gonna pull this back just very slightly, trying to keep my fingers away from the surface or the adhesive that's actually gonna stick to the car, because you don't want that to be contaminated. Just gonna pull it straight back, add some tension, and then squeegee it up. Just right there, you see me pulling all this way. You don't want that. I'm gonna pull straight up instead. And now that it's pulling straight up, I have some good tension to squeegee this down. Okay. Gonna check back before I lay it down, just because I wanna make sure you get full coverage, and you wanna try to avoid creases as much as possible. So right there, I got to the edge, so I just laid it over. Right here is gonna be a little problem. I think what I have to do is lay the whole bottom section out first, and then knifeless tape it off. That way I can actually pull this back a little and then work it in, or if any, I can just literally pull it back right here and then just squeegee it up. Whole point of this is you don't want to lay the vinyl, or you don't want to bridge the gap. You want to lay the vinyl into the recess or the little corner. That way you don't get any pullback in the future. So that's down, that's laid. This is all laid down. Finish it off with your thumb. There are some little like imperfections in here, as you can see, but that's where the rock chips are. Nothing I can do about that. That's why clay bar is really essential. You're gonna take as much of the surface contamination off before wrapping. So I'm just gonna hold it slightly off the car, and then I'm just gonna try to work it in. But I feel like there's not enough shield guard here, so I'm gonna put some more shield guard. Just pull this out. I'm using a 3M squeegee as well. It's kind of like a medium, moderate, flexible squeegee. It's not that hard, which I like. Okay, slowly getting around here. So I'm going to cut the tension right here in the middle so it can relax over a little bit, because it's pulling down here in the corner. You want to be careful where you cut this. You don't want to go too low. That should be good. There we go. Now it's way more relaxed. I'm gonna see if I can use my thumb and just work it in. There we go. And then finish off with the squeegee. I double layered the tape, so I'm gonna just still carefully run the blade about 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch in, just so I can tuck it. The vinyl is really thin, so you don't really have to push hard at all, you know? Just the double layer of tape really makes a big difference as well. Okay. So what's good about having double-sided tape here, or masking tape, it leaves a low tension surface so that you can actually pull the vinyl off of it if you're, ready to tuck or whatever. I think I'm gonna start knifeless taping it. So let's just get rid of some of the excess right here. Don't need all that. Now we're gonna knifeless tape the excess vinyl off. So I'm gonna start on the last part that I started on, or I applied on. So that last part is gonna be the first part that we're gonna remove, because it's relatively right now the top layer. You're gonna pull it back to the edge of the vinyl. You're gonna press down on it and then just pull. So pressing it down puts tension and pressure on the green tape, and then when you pull it, the yellow tape, which cuts the vinyl, it's still strong and sturdy, so it's gonna cut right through it and go through both layers. So I already got it going. All right, so that's cut, but it's not clean, but this is just demonstration purposes only. I'll probably re-wrap this again anyway. Next, I'm gonna start this edge. It's gonna be a little tricky, but just start it and start pulling. If everything was perfectly, removed, you can see that it's gonna peel off really easily right here. Just like that. And then you wanna pull the green tape back. There's gonna be 2 of them because you did cut right through the 2 green tapes. All right, slowly. And then with no heat, just carefully lay it back down, because when you pull that green tape up, the vinyl lifts off the surface. So now we gotta finish the last one, which is up here. So when you get to the edge, press down really hard and pull. And since we curved this corner here, you wanna slow it down by a ton. And then work it in. Pull the vinyl off now. So now everything, all the knifeless tape is gone. It's looking pretty sharp, but I have to go ahead and tuck this into this this corner too. So I'm working very gently and carefully. Okay, I'm gonna slowly work it in with the buffer part of my squeegee. Okay, So now that I tuck it in with a hard edge, I'm gonna go back with the buffer and just press down to the edge, and then I'm gonna go back, because this is a really tight corner in here. I'm gonna press down with the hard edge because you're not really gonna see that inner area. All you have to do now is just pull the masking tape off. Check your work to see if there's any white showing, which there isn't. Fantastic. And then pull this off. Alright guys, so here is the finished product. Just want to show you guys how it looks like, what we were trying to envision and produce. And with just, you know, a simple prep work, knifeless tape, and some patience, with the right technique, you can definitely do this at home. Save yourself some money from going to the shop, or you can go to me and I can do it for you. It doesn't matter. But it looks really mean. So as you can see, it kind of like opens up the mouth a little bit like an RCF, whereas over here it's still masked off, but you can see there's a lot of white. So now that this part is wrapped, it definitely is gonna make this car stand out a lot more than the rest of the Camrys on the road. That's pretty aggressive. And the black pretty much matches with the rest of the black of the car, which is nice. I know 3M has a little bit of haze to it, so this Avery definitely worked well. And yeah, I'm gonna finish up the other side and we'll do a little quick video like I always do.